Hello, and good afternoon. Alright, last time I was told to offer a bit more feedback on this thing, so let's go ahead and give this a go. So, first one looks like... by the way, this is the new Forbes pack. Apparently we're going with big company names now. Looks like we got Alex and Howie. Let's give this a bit of a go. Got a little bit of extra practice out of LR, so we'll see how these hold up. Right. Still following that same rule of letting them fire first, that's why I decided to turn out of the way for that first shot and did it on accident. Alright. Reasonably competent. But alright, yeah, pretty reasonably evasive, but I can kind of tell where he's going. Doesn't do any kind of crazy maneuvers. It would be kind of cool to see more like up in the air stuff, like not completely up in the air stuff. I just mean more like I hate to say this, but almost like LR levels, where they're just like doing all kinds of crazy tricks in the air. But yeah. Those do tend to be kind of annoying. I probably should have taken a look at what this one is, but whatever. We're going to be kind of blazing through this one here, I think. Yeah, I think after some of the weird crap that's come out of LR, got a pretty good amount of practice in for hitting a bunch of stuff that should not be hit. Actually, this is when I find out that the music is way the hell louder than anything else. As it tends to be. Always seems to go that way. Oh well, if that's the case, that's the case. Yeah, it seems like those circle dodges are doing a pretty good number on these guys. Yeah, so far pretty darn fun. Alright. Okay, rockets. Interesting to see rockets on here. I wonder if he's gonna end up pulling off some ultimate rocket AC or something. It'd be pretty cool. I was actually testing, the other day I was kind of just sitting on the phone, building up an AI. I was trying to make Starch Diet into an AI. It'd be pretty cool to see that work. And I think I've pretty much got him here. So, there we go. He's breaking out the launcher. A little bit worrying, but not much. I was kind of disappointed the other day. Went to go have a rocket fight with the Darkslayer there. We agreed to have a rocket fight a while ago. Got completely whacked. It was pretty much complete curb stomp, but to be fair, like a lot of it just comes down to the fact that I'm still sticking to this piece of crap. But dang it, stubbornness will prevail. So current plan is to have a rematch of that at some point on a day that isn't going completely sour. It's like one of those ones where like basically everything has gone wrong work-wise and that kind of thing. I feel like I've been making a lot of excuses for sucking lately. Make no mistake, I have sucked at a lot of things lately. Just also has not been the most ideal scenario. But no, multiplayer is definitely not the place for this kind of maneuvering. So the reason I was saying that this build does not hold up in multiplayer whatsoever, I mean, obviously there's a lot of weird lag to it, and a lot of it is stuff that you can't exactly control. Like, for example, there's many cases where you'll, for example, expend the energy while moving. You'll go and expend whatever energy you were going to expend, but you won't necessarily move where you wanted to. So especially when manual aiming, it is a really annoying problem. Actually, it was especially kind of a downer while doing the tournament fight. Because there was one moment in particular, I want to say it was like the third fight or something like that. No. Yeah, Sawa Spammer? But yeah, there was one in particular where I was going and I needed to nail an ECM in order to be able to have a chance there. Because it was just completely outmatched in pretty much every way in that particular fight. Like, okay, if I nail an ECM, I can catch up and turn this around. So I keep going, and like all of them are just micro adjustments away from hitting. Like they're just flying right past his ear. I'm like, dang it, it's right there. I'm not sure what's changed lately. These last two have seemed a little bit easier by comparison. Then again, that being said, I've gone back and like even been able to consistently beat Gary and all that kind of thing. So it might just be LR that's making it a little bit easier to hit stuff, as was the goal. Of course, I don't know why my dodging in SL has been completely off after LR. Not sure what that's all about. Wonder if anybody else has had similar mileage. I really need to stop going into these without actually checking what they are. But yeah, I wonder if anyone else has had similar mileage where, like, after going through LR for quite a while, you just can't seem to dodge properly in SL anymore. Oh, okay. I was actually meaning to use the. I wasn't even meaning to pull these out. I was trying to pop off the hand rockets there and switch to the wrong thing, and it was pretty convenient. But yeah, if you're wondering what the music's from, there's a remix to the original XCOM soundtrack that just recently came out as a free DLC along with a bunch of other stuff, and oh man, it's so good. So they basically just like reworked a lot of the original soundtrack with a bunch of this 80s synth stuff into their newest DLC thing and all that. It's pretty great. It's actually amazing how much value they actually give you there. Like, in general, they put out a DLC several months ago that was already a pretty good deal, and then they just keep adding stuff to it. Right, there we go. That's that. Pretty short, good at all. Fun stuff. Looking forward to trying out more, and I hope you actually are working on a rocket AI. That'd be pretty fun. Though I didn't see him breaking those out anytime. Actually, come to think of it, we should take a look at... Where was it? Wonder if I'm able to load here? No. Okay, for some reason I thought I might be able to load in an AI from here. I don't know how to actually make different AIs happen. Like, I started making an AI for this guy. I don't actually know how to... I don't remember how to put him into an actual arena. He's still pretty awful, but oh well. Anyway, I gotta go take care of some stuff, so see you next time.